Back in this bitch.
All right, much appreciated, Coach, as we welcome all of you to our exclusive coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Minnesota Vikings and the Houston Texans. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. This will be taken in after one. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. That'll be complete to Cook. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the best for you.
I see you, Lonnie.
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. They'll look to throw here. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Well,
Chase
really
Young.
Last week, it was a half dozen sacks, and here's one on the opening drive.
And it has the potential to be what we call a gap, a game-altering play. Because, let's face it, you just mentioned 6 sacks last week.
Damn, he booted the shit out of that
Now, if you're
guy.
on offense and you saw that on tape, you got to think to yourself, maybe I'll bring people in, keep them in, and try and protect my quarterback. It didn't work on that play.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Watson. Good footwork on the spin. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for. On 2nd down, here's Miller. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. Devin McCourty brings him down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Break the set. 19. 54. Okay, we got to get this ball. Check forward.
From just shy of midfield, Watson, the catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. A first down carry now for Miller. It was Reggie Ragland who got him down.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
At the 39-yard line. We're set. Check.
From the 39, Watson. And this will complete to Will Fuller. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 19. From the red zone now, Watson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Mackenzie Alexander with a pick. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick six last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. So that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Going deep for Diggs. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
Back to throw. Open man is stealing. It's complete.
That should have been a pick or something. God damn.
Give him 18 there and give the Vikings a first down. First down. Here's the run with Cook.
Come on, bro. Letting them get all these bitch-ass yards.
There on the tackle.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They got to feel pretty good about that one.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
6-6, pull it high. Hey, Charlie.
They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Now Brett Maher for the field goal try. This a 40-yard attempt from the left hash.
Oh, yeah, he missed it, motherfucker.
He missed it. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Well, this one... Up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run. Sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Play action from Miller. Now Watson. Flushed out right. It's complete to Fuller. And he gets this from the midfield before he's brought down. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down. Now it's Watson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, but what a nice job improvising, finding other options, and completing the pass anyway.
On first down, Watson. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Everson Griffin on the sack, taken to the 4th round back in 2010. What a steal. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Watson. There he goes inside the 30. On the catch, it's Duke Johnson. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 19. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And the catch made by Johnson. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot that they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do, because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Now Watson. Looking for Stills here, and it's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. He was looking that time for Stills.
Damn, I threw that shit too late.
Drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Fuck, man, my fucking camera.
And I think we got a jump here. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
So after the penalty, now they need just a yard on 2nd down.
Hey, exit. There. General West.
Cook following the penalty. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Ready? 60 or.
On first down, Cook. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
What are you doing?
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Now this throw caught left side, and he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down.
Leo.
Back to throw now on first down. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Back to the ground, Cook. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
70, easy. Hey, Justin. Mike 20.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Going deep for Diggs. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Vikings. Stephon Diggs with touchdown number 8 on the year as his guys are on the board first here tonight. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Watson. Dancing to his left. And Stills bringing it in. Give him 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
To throw is Watson. Steps away to his left. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11.
I'm here all day. I'm here all day. Alert, alert. Check. Walk it up. Go. Better bring it.
Watson now to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line, well short of the first. The Vikings going to signal for their first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on 4th.
Check 3.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. And he's going to be sacked back on his side of the field at the 44. Danielle Hunter. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Ready, break. Mike 20. Watch the slant. Hey, Mike 7.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Cook, he's got it off the draw. And he stopped immediately there. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
You got nothing. Get it.
Third down, Dalvin Cook. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. So we've reached halftime with just the lone touchdown here. 7-0 is our score. Where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. On second and very short, Watson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas, and that takes us from second to third down.
Set, 19, 25, check 25, alert, trying to go.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Back to throw, Watson, eluding the pressure right. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Watson with a give to Miller. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Set, 19. Choose the mic. All day, baby, all day. Hey, 59.
Oh, he shifts past him. And he'll get across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Like you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 24-yard line. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Looking to throw. Watson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Everson Griffin able to record his 5th sack of the season. Throwing on 2nd and long. Watson escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11.
Partner, was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on second down.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Let's go.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position and throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Watson's throw pulled in by Hopkins. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. A pickup of 11 and a Texans 1st down. Watson on 1st down. It's complete. Stills. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards.
Check 43. Alert.
Again, it's Watson. And he fires one incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target. And it's 3rd and short.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Running from the gun, Johnson. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Being chased out left. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston 1st down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Back now in Houston. It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the 4th quarter.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
On 1st down, it's Watson. Forced out to his left. This is caught. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. He'll buy some time right. And he's in. It's a Houston Texans touchdown.
Well, this was a pass all the way, but he just kept buying time, didn't he? It was kind of like, wait. Oh, it's open. Time to hot-foot it and go. And, boy, was he successful.
Yeah, didn't go to the outside toward the pylon, just straight ahead, middle third of the field.
Shortest distance between 2 points. Straight line.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They start the drive with Cook. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. 2nd and 9 now. Flush to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. Well, holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half, those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. It's the 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. Flushed out right. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off near the 32. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Vikings capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And it's now 21-7. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see. And it's a fumble. And the Vikings pick up the football.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a 2-possession game. It is a 2-possession game at this stage in the 4th. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the 1st.
First down, Minnesota.
On the set. 20. Check. Go out. Now.
Back to the ground on 1st down. Here's Madison. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
And they're going to go with the jet sweep. This is Diggs with it. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll be 3rd and 10 now.
Down. 60 outlaws. Come on, baby. Hey, stand off. But kill.
Draw play, Madison. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now. Here's Matt Weil now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. A timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. Here's Matt Weil now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
Let's go. Let's go.
So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Here's Watson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded about a yard deep. And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
A good pickup there. 8 yards in the first down completion. Throwing again on 2nd down. Watson. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Watson looks to throw again. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. On 1st and 10, Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Eluding the pressure. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks.